Now that we're through with the first two guidelines regarding on how you can choose a research topic, we will now proceed with the other guidelines, starting with the third guideline. So we have here the information of a research topic should be, okay, it should be updated. So class, the information that can be found about in your research topic should be updated. Remember class that there are information that are considered to be obsolete. Whenever we say obsolete, it means outdated. Okay? So, outdated information class may not be applicable nowadays. So, some information changes from time to time. And that is why we need information that are updated. However, there is an exemption to the rule. There are some information that are published long ago and are considered obsolete, however, they are still applicable in the present time. And those information actually pertains to the different laws and principles. So what are the different laws and principles that are, let's say, published long ago, however, they are still applicable in the present time? So we have, let's say, law of gravitation, law of thermodynamics. Okay? So there are scientific rules, scientific laws, and scientific principles that are published long ago but are still applicable to this date. And therefore, they are exempted to the rule that the information of a research topic should be updated. So to check whether or not your information is updated, we must always check the copyright date. Okay, the copyright date of the material where you obtained your information. Or if you don't have the copyright date, then you must check the date of publication. So, next, we have the information of a research topic should also be authoritative. Okay, so whenever we say authoritative class, the information that can be found about in your research topic must be obtained from well-known authors or well-respected or let's say qualified professionals related to your preferred topic. So for example, you chose a topic under life sciences. Okay. So to obtain let's say authoritative information, you must consult science journals and let's say science articles that are written by biologists, doctors, nurses, zoologists, and other professionals under the courses related to biology. Okay? So that is what we mean by authoritative. We must obtain information from those well-known authors or qualified professionals. So combining these two important criterions, okay, or important criteria for you to obtain information based on your research topic, we can formulate the third guideline, which is the researcher must be wary of the availability of information. So to check the availability of the information, you must check whether or not the information is updated and authoritative. So remember class that having information that are considered to be updated or authoritative means that you have information that can support your claims and findings. And where can we find such updated and authoritative information? Again, we can find it from existing RRLS. Okay? So meaning to say class, if you don't have any updated and authoritative RRLS, okay, it means that you cannot generate support for your results and discussions. And if you don't have, okay, if you don't have any support for your results and discussions, it means that you also don't have any support for your conclusions. Okay? So, meaning to say, or we can rephrase this as if you don't have any support from the well known authors, then it cannot support your findings. Okay, and your conclusions. Therefore, class, you must obtain or you must choose a research topic that contain information that are updated and authoritative. And another thing, class, if you don't have, let's say, any support from the well-known authors or well-known professionals, then your findings can produce low validity and low reliability. Okay? So the importance of being wary about the availability of updated and authoritative information is for you to have findings that can, let's say, that will produce higher validity and higher reliability. Okay? So that is our third guideline. Next, we have the fourth one. So a research topic should be timely. So whenever we say timely, class, the research topic must be applicable in our present time. Okay? It must be available in our present time or present day. So for instance, class, you chose a research topic that are stemmed to the problems of our present day community. For example, you chose topics that revolve around the COVID-19 pandemic. So, this topic is an example of a timely research topic. Okay, next. Aside from being timely, a research topic should also be relevant. Okay? So, whenever we say relevant, okay, a research topic is considered to be relevant if it can contribute to the development of the community or society. A research topic is relevant if it can contribute to the development of the community or the society. So the relevance of the research topic shall have the potential to solve the existing problems in order to have development. Okay? So let us try to rephrase what's on our Venn diagram. Okay? To, let's say, to further emphasize uh, how we can choose a research topic that is relevant. So, a research topic that interests the researcher should have usefulness to address the concern of our problem in our community. Okay? Again, a research topic that interests the researcher should have usefulness. Whenever we say usefulness, let's say it has the potential to provide solution. Okay? To address our concerns or our problems. So that is what we mean by relevance. So the relevance of one's research study can be found in the significance of the study portion of the research paper. Okay? So the, let's say, the relevance of the research topic can be found in the significance of the study portion of the research paper. So combining these two elements, okay, the research topic being timely and relevant, we can formulate the fourth guideline, which is that we should consider the timeliness and relevance of your research topic. Okay? So a research topic that has, let's say, that has relevance and is timely has a higher chance of contributing to the development of the community. Okay? That is guideline number 4. And we have here the last guideline, which is you must also consider your personal resources in choosing your research topic. And what are those personal resources? So first we have the financial standing. Okay, class. So remember that SIP is a quantitative research. Okay? Your SIP is a quantitative research. And one weakness of quantitative research is that it is expensive. How? Why is quantitative research expensive? So quantitative research, okay, actually requires a larger sample size. So you need more respondents for you to produce reliable results. And the higher the sample size means that, let's say, the higher the sample size means that you must produce, let's say, a higher number of questionnaires, Let's say you must produce higher trials, or you must conduct more experiments, and such procurement of trials, questionnaires, and experiments will cost you money. Therefore, it is expensive. Okay? So you must consider your expenses in choosing your research topic. So that is what we mean by financial standing. Next, you must also consider your medical condition. Okay, class. Remember that research is a very stressful task. Okay? It is a very stressful task. Therefore, you must check how you can cope up with such stresses. Okay? You must consider how well you can handle the stresses if you chose a certain research topic as your area of interest. So that is another personal resource you must consider. Next, you must also consider your mental capacity. Okay? Whenever we say mental capacity class, you must consider your research topic that is within your level. Only choose research topic that is within your level, or let's say within your ability, or within your area of interest. Do not choose research topics that exceeds your level of capability. Okay, always remember that class. Always consider your level of capability. And that pertains to mental capacity. Next, in choosing a research topic, you must also consider the availability of facilities. Okay? So what are those facilities that you must consider to be, let's say, to be available? So we have, let's say, libraries, so you can search for RLS. Let's have laptop, okay? Computers, let's say internet connections, okay? Let's say laboratories, testing laboratories, then let's say printers so that you can print your manuscript, okay? So in choosing your research topic, always check the availability of such facilities so that it can cater to your needs, okay? And last but not the least, always consider class that research has its own deadline. Okay, conducting research has its own deadline. And as a researcher, you must have a time frame for you to meet those deadline. Therefore, another personal resource you must consider is your time. Okay? You must consider your time, your schedules, so you can meet your deadlines. Okay, so these are the examples of the personal resources you must consider in identifying your research topic. So that concludes the 5 guidelines in choosing a research topic. So for our next video presentation, we will now be discussing the different research topics that must be avoided in formulating your research.